Monday, everyone. Thank you for watching News 24. Appreciate it. I'm Wayne. Well, President Trump, over the weekend, as you know, ordered the U.S. military to send bunker buster bombs to the remaining Iranian nuclear site. It was a successful operation. It was a secret operation, and it was the largest B-52 bombing in history. Now, the operation had a code name. It was called Operation Hammer. It had been known for weeks. It was secretive. In fact, deception was used when Trump kept saying, "You come to the table, we won't attack you," when he had already planned or decided to attack it. As it turns out, though, Trump already decided, like we said, to order the attack, and the B-52s came back safely. Meanwhile, though, the top Iranian leader is promising major retaliation on our military bases and even here in our homeland. They said they might activate sleeper cells. We'll keep you posted. Breaking news we're following this morning as well out of Wayne, Michigan, where a man opened fire at a Cross Point church, the name of it, after he reportedly, first of all, tried to ram his vehicle into the back of the sanctuary. A security guard noticed that and jumped into action. Live streaming was taking place at the time, showing a VBS thing going on with the children, and shots were being heard, ringing out. Everybody ran to the other side of the auditorium. Only the security guard got shot in the leg. A deacon was coming into the parking lot and saw what happened, ran over the suspect, who was 30 years old, and when that happened, then the security guard was able to come out and actually produce a fatal blow to the shooter. We don't know the name of the shooter. We'll let you know. But we do know that the shooter actually put out a manifesto against the Cross Point Church a few weeks ago. Thankful for guns, that's for sure. Some entertainment news to share with you. Better news for First Aid. Looks like Busch Gardens Williamsburg is already planning on adding their next attraction. This one, though, not a roller coaster, after having 3 new coasters in 4 years. And it probably won't open until 2026 at the very earliest, and be themed to mini antique cars. It's a kind of a resurrection, if you will, of the former Le Mans antique cars, which ran from the park from the opening in 1975 until the ride closed in July 2006 to make room for the Griffin coaster. Now, this car ride, as it appears to be at this time, will be located between San Marco and Escape from Pompeii, with a proposed pedestrian bridge in the middle of what is now woods, and they're going to clear it out. They'll have a ride plaza near the Loch Ness Monster's second lift hill after the tunnel. Breaking news and sad news out of Brazil this morning, as 8 people are dead and 13 more injured. This after the hot air balloon that they were caught in caught fire, which caused the balloon to deflate and plummet down to the ground. Very, very tragic video that was posted. A few passengers could be seen jumping from the balloon. They survived, but 3 others who tried to jump out did not. And they tragically perished, and they were seen hugging each other as they fell to their death. The cause is under investigation. Could have been a motor that went bad or overheated. It actually carried 21 people that were on the balloon at this time. That's in G1 News Channel in Brazil. An intense heat wave continues here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Be careful out there, and even further up the East Coast. Heat warnings, excessive heat warnings are in effect here in the Tidewater, North Carolina, and it's expected to continue all week with temperatures approaching 100 and heat indexes up to 110 to possibly 115 degrees Fahrenheit. So please stay hydrated, and most importantly, take care of the elderly, and also please keep your pets inside. Now, speaking of weather, we're also tracking, well, it's hurricane season now, and while the Pacific has been rather active with several named storms already have developed, one that hit Mexico last week, well, it's been quiet here in the Atlantic, but there is a system up there that's trying to develop, and the National Hurricane Center does have a 40% chance that it would develop into something of a tropical nature. Now, even though it may or may not form, it's not going to be a threat to any land areas. Bermuda, the East Coast, it's going to be a fish storm. It'll only be a threat to the fish, but it could be a threat to shipping lanes right now. But we're still early. We're usually watching the Cape Verde season, if we're going to get any storms here as well in the Tidewater about August, September. We are hearing as well that Israel has actually launched more attacks, this one at several areas in Iran, including the prison there. So we will keep you posted with the latest on that. Otherwise, you guys have a good day, but please stay hydrated. It is going to be a very hot day out here,
and just limit your exposure outside. You could have heat exhaustion, which could turn into heat stroke. And